So effortless. Everything feels brand new whenever I'm here with you. I don't wanna be nowhere else, but I guess you can already tell. It's feeling just like one love. It's pulling at both of us.
Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to achieve this look, a bronzy eye look using mainly NYX Nordics products. If you're in the US, you probably know them as NYX or NYX. One of the reasons why I love NYX is because it has the same quality grade as some of the bigger brands, which is MAC and Bobbi Brown, but the price tag that comes with it is very reasonable. Also, it's cruelty-free makeup, which means it doesn't test on animals, which is always a big plus in my book. So someone's gonna ask me where I got my t-shirt. I've got an amazing afro hair design illustrated t-shirt by a company in Sweden called De La Rock Designs. I'm gonna post a link to their page, their Facebook page, in the description bar below if you want to get yourself one of these cool, awesome shirts that I'm in love with. Tune and we'll take it from foundation all the way to the last finishing touches. Thank you so much for watching, and if you do like this video, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe and share with your friends. Also leave me a comment because I get really happy when I read your comments down below. Alright, take care guys, bye! Okay, so I've already done my brows and I've primed my skin and I've put some moisture on my lips for now. And I'm gonna get started by doing my foundation. And when I first put it on, most of you will say, oh, that's way too dark for you. But I found with the NYX Cosmetics Invincible full coverage foundations that when you do put it on and it oxidizes, it gets lighter. So I could not go with my skin tone because if I allow that to be light, when you see me in town, you'll be wondering what I'm thinking. I have been a little bit tired lately. There's a NYX color correcting palette and I use the red, as you can see. There's the red and yellow, so depending on what your undertones are, you will use either one of them. But if you have dark marks in your skin, like I don't know if you can see right here, then you can use the color corrector to correct that. This is not a dark mark, this is a birthmark that I've had since I was born. Anyway, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to dab a little bit of it, because you don't actually need much. Anyway, as you can see, the color corrector will just mute out any dark marks on your skin. Okay, onwards to the foundation, and I'm using the NYX full coverage foundation. Alright, and it's called it's one of their fullest cover foundations, but I tend to find that it works like a BB cream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squirt it out on the back of my hand like that. And as always, I've got my beauty blender, and I'm going to go with the butt of the beauty blender. It's already wet, that's why it's so big. And I'm going to dab that on, and now watch me go. So see what I mean? You're going to think it's a whole nother skin tone than I have, and you're accurate on that. But to be honest, I don't mind being darker because my chest is a darker area anyway. So I'm going to go with the NYX Jumbo eye pen. Now since I'll be using gold today, my transitional color is going to be a blush, believe it or not. It is from Marena Beaute Ebene and it's called Chocolat. We've blended it as much as we need to. And I let it go quite high on my... I'm going in with the NYX pen just in the front where the gold will be going and deposit it on. I'm going to be using the NYX pigmented eyeshadow, and that's what the NYX colored pigments looks like. And I'm going to spray it with some water and I'm going in. Watch me go. My 219 brush, which is a lot smaller tip, and I'm picking up the product again. So now I'll be using the NYX roll-on eyeshadow, and it has a roller ball at the top. Can you see? And this is in black. So what I tend to do at this point is I will pour the mixture down, and I'll put this on the side of my eye and roll it on. Now I'm going in with my eyeliner. Now I'm just going back in with that bronze pigmented eyeshadow to intensify the color, since I've lost a little bit with the smoked out part. The two concealers that I use from NYX, and it's their Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer, which is in a pot and looks like this for my highlight. Or I'll go in with the HD concealer, which I showed you last time. So this is the one that I'm going to use today. I lay the concealer under my eyes in a V form, on my nose, on my forehead, on my cupid's bow, as well as my chin. And this is the same format that I use in every video most of the time when I'm doing a going out look. But this concealer has been crease free on me. Now we go in with a beauty blender that's damp, and we blend, blend, blend. This is very important because you really don't want to have strong marks on your face from the highlight. So go in and blend as much as you can. Going back into my NYX palette, and I'm using the dark color as my contour. And I'm doing that using my Real Techniques brush. Now you contour the hollows of your cheek, your nose, your forehead, if you've got a big forehead like I do. Some people like to do under their chin as well, but I don't. Now we go in with the beauty blender, the butt of the beauty blender, and we're going to blend out that contour so that it blends nicely with the highlight. So blend the forehead into your edges and do the cheeks and brush it upwards if you can to get that nice seamless togetherness of the highlight. Now I'm going in with Ben Nye to set that concealer under my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, and my cupid's bow, as well as my chin. What this does is, whilst the powder is on top of the concealer, it will warm up and stop it from creasing, giving you a flawless finish. Now I'm going in with Marena Beaute Ebene to set my contour. Everywhere I've contoured, I'll go over with this powder. Now I'm using the NYX eye pen in gold, and I'll be going into the waterline of my eyes to give it that gold look when you're looking to the side and looking downwards. Prime your lips well. I'm going in with NYX Blackberry lip pen and going in with Transylvania matte red vampy lip on top of that. And now I'm going in with Rioja Red from Sleek Makeup to give it a ombre look once everything dries. The lashes on my eyes are from NYX Wicked. Now brush off all of that excess powder. And use a translucent powder or any other sort of powder that matches your skin tone. I'm using the NYX stay flat but not matte in deep dark over areas that I haven't highlighted or contoured. Now I'm using Marena Beaute's Chocolat, which I use on my eyes, on my cheeks to bring it a little bit of color and make it look fresh and popping. Now spray that face to let the whole powder set. Whilst it dries, I'm gonna go and do my hair.
Cause we flow like a river, oh, bring sweet to the bitter, oh, if we fall then we get up, oh, we don't even try, cause do it all, it's effortless, ooh, so effortless, ooh, it's effortless, we don't even try, not at all, not at all, so effortless, yeah. I'm gonna invest in us. I'm feeling like your good luck, like a $1 billion trust is just about to open up.